In today's video, I'm helped by Chip, and we are back at working on the sewing journal with the Sassy Simplicity ladies and the antique sewing kit from Dear Julie Julie. We're going to put the pages together. We're going to decorate some pages and get this ready to be bound. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I was watching a webinar. I pulled out the sewing journal stuff and started playing with that. So I thought we'd just go along, and we're using some of the items from the Sassy Simplicity sewing kit. The big kits are all sold out, but there are still some mini kits. And they include some of the napkins and some of the calendar pages. So you do get some of the Sassy Simplicity ladies. And so, yeah. So right now I had pulled out a map page. And because you can't really write on a map page, I am decorating it. So right now I'm adding one of these pieces of the napkin that came in the kit, and so I have a mixture of the kit, things from my stash all out here. I'm dry decoupaging here, so you see I'm putting my lines around the people, the ladies, and around the outside. And then I did like where the ruffles would be or the wrinkles would be on their dresses, so that if you see the glue, that's what you see. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do her glove. Then I'm going to outline in her hair. I'll do some of the lines and across her face. Okay. And the same with this one. We'll do the necklace. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this, turn it over, and put it down onto this page. So if I can find something to add a top tuck, I might add a top tuck up there, but for right now we're going to go ahead and add this onto the page. I am decorating some pages that I had chosen and just getting them ready to be able to put this book together. I've also used images from the sewing digital kit from Dear Julie Julie from the Etsy shop. So I added a belly band to this page, added a pocket. This is using scraps. So basically I do have this little kit here, but I'm trying to use up the scraps from when I started this journal. We have this large tag that has some pattern on it and one of the stamped images on that. We also have, there's room here that we could put something back there, but for right now I put this here because I can see it. And there's that. And then on this page we have one of the images that I went ahead and cut the rest of the images out of the pattern that I had. This is one of the images from the page that I'm trying to use up that I was using in the September Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. But because it was sewing related, I had put it in the box for this journal. I also have this journal card, and it's been stamped, and I added some of the scissors there. This is stamped here. So that's a page ensemble. And so I've been liking doing the page ensembles and having the decorated pages go inside. Here I have some of that graph paper from the composition book, and you can see the ripped edge here, but I added a piece of the ribbon down here and a piece of scrap. This is an ad from the sewing digital kit and some of that scrap Here's a book page pocket. Okay, so it's a book page pocket that I made. I added one of the images from that pattern and a calendar that had the stamp on it, and then this little receipt here that can be written on. And then I made Happiness is Homemade. I flipped it up, added a quick tag using some napkin and some more of the scrap that I had, and another ad from the digital. So like I said, I was watching a webinar, and so I just went through and started putting some things together and thought I'd have you join me while I use up a couple of these other items. So these are things that we made in previous videos for the sewing journal. There's one of the images from the pattern. So that gives me some other decorated pages, and then put all these things up here. Okay, I think we'll put these behind me here. And let's see, where is the sewing stuff box? There it is. Okay, so let's pull out okay, so here's the box. Oh, it randomly has a Disneyland ticket in it. Okay, so these are some of the things that I have. But we've got a lot done. So I'm just going to check this. I have to decide if I'm going to go ahead and make this into a hardcover. We made a cover, didn't we? We made a cover. I remember we made a cover. Where is it? We made a cover. Here it is. I remember now. It's been so long. So we have our cover. It is going to be a hardcover. So let's see where we are on pages for it, and to see what we might need to go look for. So this is my my small ephemera box. Okay, so we do have our cover. So this size, probably 2 signatures. So this can be, so how many pages do we have in here? 1. This is when I was just making it with the digital. That's part of the digital. This is the collage page. This is one of the pages, and we flipped it over and made a border tuck there. This is one of the pages. This is from the Simplicity. These are some tags that we made, and this is from the digital kit. This is from the Sassy Simplicity kit, and so are those images. This is from the and from the digital kit. You can see there's buttons behind there. That was a page out of a magazine. Double tuck here, some buttons. Old measuring tape there. A pocket. This is a pattern, and we added a pocket to it. Digital page, digital, and so this is a pocket that we made in a previous video. This is all that from the digital kit. So there's a lot of pages in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll count those as 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's 19 pages there. And then the ones that we just made and that we added to what we had before. So here's one. So that's 20. 20. This is 21. That's a pocket. 22. 23. Whoop. There's a page that's 24. I'll take that out just so we should go ahead and glue this. Okay, so these are all pages that we made last month, I believe. So, and we did combine the two together using the old and the antique and the vintage. We added the two together. I love it. This is the napkin behind the cool I forget what number we were on, but we've got a lot of pages. Then we have these magazine pages that were just really cool. So we've got one of those for each. There's some other, and these can go, those up here. Those here. Actually, we'll put them in the box. Okay. And put this one in the box. We'll just let those ones sit up there. And let's go ahead and divide it out. So we've got two more of those, one for each. And we've got one of each of those for those, and one of each of those for those. Okay. We have this one that is cardstock, this one that's cardstock. We have a little one, and we'll count that as a little one. Okay. Then we have our map page and the pattern page. Okay, so let's come in here and see what we have from in here. Okay, so here we have a pattern paper page and a pattern. So there's a pattern paper. We're going to count that as a pattern paper. So we're even now. You're going, what is she doing? I'm trying to divide them. Okay, so here is two. We'll put this one here and this one here because we have that color there and that color there. Okay. And then, oh, we have another one of that color. That's cardstock, and that's cardstock. Okay. We have bag. We have this one. We'll put these two in here. And I don't know if you saw, but these two are attached to a larger one. Okay, so like that. This is Butterick Building, New York, where Butterick patterns are folded. And I forget when that's from, but like 1911, I think. Okay, so this can be the center of one. This can be the outside cover of one. And now let's go ahead. We've got collage and full page. They have little ladies, little ladies. Big ladies, and music. Okay, that's a lot of pages, whole lot of pages. We were having fun. Okay, I think we'll put this one on that. And let's see, let's look in here and see if we have some. I love this. I love that page. So I'm thinking that can be the cover, the inside cover. Okay, so across from this we'd have that. I really like it. I think that that will be fun. Okay, so this is going to be our cover page. Now the one thing I did not get in here is oh, we need the short ones, not the big ones this time. Okay. So we get one of these for each signature. And we'll cut those down. And this is regular size. It's the 8.5 by 11. So that gives me that, but we're going to need to open it up to measure it this way. I like ledger paper in my journals. It's kind of, there's certain things I like to put in all my journals if I can, and that is one of them. Okay. We're going to want some lined paper, and I do have journal some of this, so 2 pages and 2 pages. I like adding this, and it doesn't really take up that much space. We're not gonna decorate on it or anything. We'll just leave it as it is. Maybe we'll stamp on it, but here we go. Let's go ahead and we'll take the whole hole off. Okay. So this will give us the writing part of the journal, and it may even, we may even end up taking out some of the digital kit. I'm okay with that because I can just make another one with the pages that we that we take out. Because when I started this, there was no Sassy Simplicity kit. But it was so cool, I had to add it in there. Okay. So like I said, there's still a few of the mini Sassy kits available in the shop. Okay, so that gives me sets of 2. Sets of 2, 1 and 1. We're just going to fold these right in half. Okay, and I like to put one of these towards the front of the journal, and then this I'm going to go ahead and fold it a little bit bigger, just so that there's enough room that you could list something on this page. Okay, so it's not useful. Not. Okay. Yeah, I love ledger paper in my journals. Okay, so that gives me that mat. Okay, so now we're going to go with, this is going to be my main cover, okay? And what would I like to see underneath that? Okay, because you're going to see something under it. This is still wet. We're gonna put it up there and let it dry before, so that it doesn't ruin anything. Okay, we have this here. This was the needle card from the digital kit. I think that's pretty fun. That gives us a second slot. Now the cool thing is we can go ahead and we can add our ledger paper right in here. Okay, and it just barely comes out, so I'm fine with that. Okay, little ledger and that. And so I think the only other, okay, so maybe this. Yeah, that would be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put two of our pages here. Now the way that I cut these, I can put them in either way. Okay, so we'll go with that, like that. Okay, so it's kind of like you've got a stair-step, 3 little booklets here. You've got this one with your ledger paper, belly band. Open this, you've got your writing paper where you can tell a little bit bigger story. Open that, and now we are in the inside. Now I think, okay, so that one already has a decoration. So let's go ahead and put our 2 ladies here. Do we have something small? Yes, we do. We have our little pattern. So I'm thinking that we'll put that down in. Okay. Now we have the ladies, and I'm thinking if we have another one, yes we do. Okay. This one can put these back to back, and you can actually glue them back to back. Okay. We have the Maiden's Prayer as our song there. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've got more things back here. Let's go ahead and put that in. Oh, maybe the blue one first. Okay, the blue one. Then maybe this little graph paper, and then that, and then there we go. And then that. I'm wondering if this could be the center. You know what? We could put this with an envelope in it and make that the center. Okay, so that's going to be the center of this one. Okay, we still have some more pages here. Let's see. We've got this one. Let's put it closer to the front maybe. So stack them. Okay, so what do we have here? We have that. How would that look? Yeah. If we put this on either side of this. No, don't like it. Don't like that one. Sorry. I don't like it in here or in that spot. Hello, if you're here for the premiere, I'm waving. Hi! And say hello to Chip. He's right on cue. Hi, Chip. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'll be right out. Okay, I'll be right out. If you're new to our channel, we have these 3 crazy fur babies, and this one thinks that he should, it's his time. We do this every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. It's a premiere, which means that we are over in the chat. We'd love for you to join us. Man. Okay, thank you. We'd love for you to join us. Oh my gosh, that was funny because he just came around the corner, jumped up here right when I said it was his turn. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Okay, let Mama finish her work. Okay, so I want to thank you all for being here. If you've joined us after the premiere, I have made it so that you can participate and you can watch the chat. We also have our Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie. It is a lot of fun. You can post your projects and we can get to know you better over there. And don't forget, I do have an Etsy shop, and that's what helps me take care of this and be able to do this every day. We are here again every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. And Chip says, back to the program. Okay, say bye-bye, Chip. Say bye-bye. Ledger. That will give us another short thing and writing space. Okay. So let's see, where do we need? Could do a short thing here. These two are going to be glued together. Yeah, we'll go right here. That. And that will be the center. Okay. Okay. So that is signature number 1. Okay. So open it, and that's what we'll have. Okay. Signature number 1. I'm going to put it over here. And we'll move on to signature number 2. Signature number 2, we're going to go ahead and use this as our cover. Okay. And we can go ahead and put this right inside of it. Okay. This can get glued on, and it can be a pocket, or it can just be part of the page. And then I'm going to turn that. Okay, so we'll have that. And we'll go with this. This can even go inside there. I like when that happens sometimes. It just gives a cool color. I'm thinking this gives us some pockets and some leather. Okay, and we have these girls, they're down on the bottom. Where's this? Yeah. Let's go with, no. Oh, that might look kind of cool. This one? Okay. And then this one. Okay. Bag. Yeah. Bag. This was from Northgate Fabrics. From like the 70s. This can go on this side of that, and then turn the ladies over. So these are part of the sewing digital kit, but you see that you could just use those in a journal that had a lady theme. Okay, maybe the sewing. I'm thinking this with these inside that flap. Okay, so, oh, well, darn. I was thinking inside that flap. Can't be inside that flap because that flap is glued down. But that would have been a good idea. Okay, this one. Way up here, and I like that we have that. This will be a double tuck right here, so it'll get a couple of tags in it like that. Okay, so we have that, and we used the one we were going to use for the center, so we can always put a an envelope in the center. We have one that's a little tall. Oh, there we go. Like, it can't be, it's one of the copied ones even. Okay, so let's go ahead and find a place for that. And you know what I'm thinking? I'll trade those. Put these here. I like the way this turned out right here. Okay, I'm gonna put this. that. And that. Oh, the bag. The bag goes there. Yeah, that's the way that goes. Okay. It's going to be a large pocket like that. Oh, this can go in the center, you guys. That can go in the center. Okay. Okay. We have one of these left. Okay, there we go. So that is part 2. So let's go ahead and count these real quick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to count that as 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that's 15. This is 1. I'm going to count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We count that as 1, 11. Count that as 1, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so this one's 17, that one's 15. If there was something in here that could come out and go in here, what would it be? I don't think there is, really. Well, we do have an extra one of these. I like the one there. This one here is kind of, I like it there too. Yeah, okay. So 15 and 17, that's a lot of pages. Okay. And there we go. That's how it'll fit in there. And you see we do have the creep, but we can fix that with by having trimming down some of it and adding lace and that to it. So let's get an idea of what we've done here. I like it. We'll have 2 of these. Okay, so I will be binding this journal, not on camera, and we'll have this back for you by the end of the week. We are also working in the other journal that I did get put together, and it is ready to have the ephemera put in. So I like this. I like the combination of the 2 together. I think there's still plenty of areas to write, and it is very decorated. So that is my sewing journal video for today, where we decorated a couple pages, and we've added our pages together. And this is our September Stashbuster 2020 Junk Journal Challenge. We are trying to use up our stash, and we're trying to finish things that we've started. So let's do that, okay? And for everyone that finishes their September 2020 Junk Journal by September 30th, remember, you're going to get invited to a VIP virtual internet party with a new digital in there waiting for you. Our last party had 65 people finished and earned the digital, which was the Christmas Shopping with Mom digital, and that was really exciting. I think 65 is the most that we've had finish and share their journals. We've had sometimes people finish them and they don't tell us. They don't share them with us. So so make sure that if you are one of the finishers that you share and you finish and share it on time so that we can reward you with that prize. Okay, so find something to celebrate every day. I'm going to add the sewing journal playlist up here, and I'm going to add the one of the sewing journal videos right over here for your viewing pleasure and crafty company. So I want to thank you so much for being here. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.